Why do they farm in circles like that? Is it more efficient, or is there a reason for it? There must be a reason. I'm from the city, so I don't really know.
It's a sprinkler. That's how
Is
it's
it?
watered.
Oh, I
Comes out
see.
from a
Okay.
central and
Yeah.
like in a regular farmer's field, like like around 29 Palms and whatnot. You see a lot of fields that are round, and that's because they water with a pipe that pivots around the center point.
That's cool.
So as the pipe goes around the center point, that's how it waters, and it waters it, and everything gets watered in a white.
See what
circle.
I don't know. See what I don't know as a city guy. See what I don't know. And even as a kid, we grew up in the countryside. But you think I'd know something like that?
Those spots probably wouldn't work very well because there's trees growing in the middle, inside the circles. But
yeah. Well, I do want to mention here in chat.
Emo, thanks for being with us. You got to go. Bye for now. Yeah, come back again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. No, thank you.
And don't get me on the thank you track, yeah. Mechanical Madness? You mean these water sprinklers? Yeah, so he was on it first probably, yeah. Central pivot irrigation, right? That's cool. Look at all you guys know this stuff except Howard, right?
So that's true, Boban. We see a lot of them in the Middle East.
Everybody knows this except Howard.
And Reese, so, I don't know what it is you're doing, but you're driving around on the ground on your nose and your right wingtip.
Who's that?
Reese. He's like right in front of me, and he's up on one wingtip.
Yeah, I see him on my screen
on his
too.
nose.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. What are you flying? Maybe he's not used to the turn radius. That's the thing I had a problem with too. I just call him Chandler, but I guess we should call him Reese. But that was this has a 20-degree turn radius instead of a 15, if I remember. And that thing, the first time I did a hard right to turn around on a backtrack on a runway, I did tricycle gear flip, kind of thing. Massive fields of them in the middle east. Okay. Looks like the trout's bored. Africa has a bunch too, yeah. I noticed in Texas there was a bunch of them too. Trying to park it on the wing in front of Howard. Okay, so I'll go back to my normal view. There he is. Look, there it is. That's an even better view. We've got to take a picture of that.
You fly electric RC, Dave? Nice, so do I. Except we're closed at the moment because of COVID.
Yeah, electric RC, is that right?
Yeah.
Probably going to do RC electric flying after lunch. Nice. Those are typically ready to flies too, right? Is that true, Andrew?
A lot of them are. They don't have to be. I mean, I have a 3.2 meter glider that has an electric motor in the front end of it, and when I bought it, it was basically the airframe was done. I just had put the electronics in it, and it's electric powered. It'll do, what will it do? 40 kilometers an hour, pretty much straight up.
Wow.
I can be at 150 meters in about 12 seconds.
Wow. We should get a video of that, Andrew. We'll share it with everybody. It's all for the love of flying too, right?
What club, Dave?
And Dave, before you finish, you're going to finish answering the club and stuff, but I know you got to go. But
yes, that's true, Leo. I had an old Falcon 56 Mark II that I converted to. Is that Fredericton? FMAC.
I want to mention to you guys that Leo Bullitt in our chat right now too is a trainer for RC. Helps a lot of people learn about flying RC. He has a buddy box that goes with it, and his flying club in Pembroke, he teaches others how to fly their RC planes without crashing them. So he's in our crowd too, right?
I fly out of HEFA, Halifax Electric Flyers Association.
Cool.
I'm the sailplane trainer.
So Leo Bullitt, you and I should fly over to Nova Scotia and go check out Andrew's setup over there, right? But Dave and B, you said you got to go, so I'm just going to say,
thanks a lot. It's been great. Come on back again and fly with Forder Learn2Fly.
Andrew, you didn't get to hear that, but that was like a air show kind of echo.
Yeah, I heard it.
You heard it? Okay, because it's on mic. Okay, I get it. And let me just see.
Yeah, well, Dave, if things ever open up and whatnot, if you are ever down in the Halifax area, give me a DM or whatnot. We can have you over to the field. We can do some flying.
And Leo says, let's go find Andrew. Leo's talking about electric's easier to use with ducted fan too, so he would know.
Yeah.
And Andrew, you don't know, but back in the day, before my married days, who even knows what year that was, like almost 40 years ago, I built a Beaver out of balsa, a Beaver RC plane out of balsa, float plane. I mean, that was just awesome.
There's an electric Beaver out there right now from Horizon Hobbies, and it's made out of foam.
Foam, yeah. Foam's common too, right?
And they did have another one a couple of years ago. They had it was a fair size. It was like a 5 or 6 foot wingspan. That was all balsa.
Let me see if I can get some kind of picture, and then we'll zoom it.
Yeah.
Let's do it like that.
Whenever that works out to be, Dave. But yeah, definitely. We're still not allowed out of our communities at the moment. But
you're not allowed out.
Not yet. There's been a number of people, and there's been a number of people in the last 2 weeks. They actually had one guy in Cape Breton. They pulled him over for speeding in the Highlands National Park in Cape Breton, and not only did he get a speeding ticket, but he got a $2,200 fine for being out of his municipality because he was from Halifax. He drove to Cape Breton to go hiking in the national park, and right now you're not allowed outside your communities.
Yep, and so there's a lot of my friends in the USA that are surprised about that, but they really exercise their liberty and their freedoms more than we do in the rest of the world. But you know, they're surprised to hear that we're on lockdown, because a lot of them are just freely now, no masks, whatever. And once you're double vaxxed, then just yesterday I was reading the report. I'm taking off, you guys. Once you're double vaxxed, then apparently even the vaccine can't stay with you. That's what they're learning. And that's what they were worried about. Even when you're double vaxxed and you're fine, you could still carry it to others who aren't vaxxed. And that's what the big worry was. And that's why the lockdown, they base all this stuff, you guys, and we won't stay on the topic, but they base all this stuff on the fact that the hospitals, I mean, you every time they relax the rules and everybody gets more relaxed about it, the hospitals fill up, the ICUs fill up. People are dying left and right. So they just, okay, let's lock down for a while and try to reduce the load on the hospitals, right?
That's what happened here. We've had more in the last month on the third wave than we had with the first two combined.
Yeah, and every time they relax, the hospitals fill up, and it's just horrible on the nurses
the first
and the
two waves
doctors,
and
right?
whatnot. People weren't paying attention or doing what they were told, and it got ahead of them.
Yeah, it's my friends in Florida have a lot more relaxed lifestyle because most of them are vaxxed and most of them aren't carrying it to others, you know.